I can't do every Saturday. No, no, Sunday, there's nothing going on Sunday. Yeah, these hogs will soak up any kind of slop we put on the TV. Yeah. Have you seen what they do in Rhythm Cafe? It's not rhythm. It's anime. Yeah. Well, we've already done too many phone bits. We ruined them in the first year? It's not even on. Welcome to Is This Your Card, the new weekly stream here at twitch.tv/loadingreadyrun. Mimi Wheeler, and tonight we've got Gwent. And it's a Saturday. And that means it's Gwent Day. I don't know why I went with that. Usually we do this on Sundays, but here's the thing. And I believe even last week we did this on the Saturday, not the Sunday. Because I said, hey, there's a PPR. And I can't cancel a week of Gwent. So we did it on the Saturday. And then I was like, on that stream, I said, but don't worry, folks, because next week we're back at it on Sunday. And then I was like, right, it's kind of a holiday in Canada, and I have a familial obligation. And so I shifted my contractual obligation to correspond with the familial obligation, you know? So it's perfectly meshed. Not unlike the perfect meshing of your support and our content over at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. It's because of all of you that there's all of this. And that's great. If you can somehow fund my Gwent, I mean, it makes up for some of the other streams, huh? Remember when we played Wheelie Breakers? Wow. Dreadful. It's also the support that we receive over at twitch.tv/loadingreadyrun through subscriptions and all that jazz, but also on the YouTube channel. So if you support us through that, great. Glad of it. Thank you so much. But in the meantime, let's Gwent. Let's press the button. Yes, I want to save these. Did I just Great, it didn't work. I specifically wanted no for mute. So last week, we played a deck that I titled Balding Napoleonic Husband, because I couldn't really fit in the full title. I was hoping to try, like, I wanted to create the image of, like a very sweaty person that is obsessed with the Napoleonic War. That has a very loving partner that just nods and goes, yes, dear. Absolutely. Oh, honey, I'm so happy for you. And I want to be clear, that's not me. Alright? I don't sweat that much. And Kiefer doesn't, Kiefer just leaves me alone. He says he's the sweaty one, and he yelled that at me. The mic is off. How is the mic off? Interesting. Well, it's not what happened when I tested it. The point is, a bit tinny. I've literally not touched a thing. Interesting. Okay, well. Alright, well, we'll see how it goes. It could be something with the mute. Either way, we're playing this deck. Or we played this deck. We played our Balding Napoleonic Husband deck last week, which is effectively the spiritual successor to our Bald Sons. Our Bald Sons grew up and they have turned into war machines. Not in like the sense of like they're, well, I guess they are soldiers, but into actual war machines or siege engines. And we did pretty well with it. I was still kind of getting used to it. And I'll play one more of it because I have a quest to play with it. I think that's a good a warm-up round, excuse me. But I'm sure a lot of people are here for the deck that I have titled Those Twinks from Lord of the Rings, because we're playing elves as well. Elves in Gwent do a lot of stuff. They muck with the row placement, so if you watched last week's stream, or if you're familiar with Gwent, where you place your units is important and often integral for certain strategies. For instance, it's a big deal when it comes to the Siege Engine, the Bald Husband deck. And so elves can do a lot of stuff like move your units around, damage your units, poop out a bunch of units, set off traps, have AoE, a whole bunch of stuff. And so I'll cover all the cards individually once we get to that. In the meantime, the dog's in trouble and is now coming to hang out with us. Hi. Hi. Did Small Dad get angry at you? Probably. So let's play with the Bald Husbands for one round. And then we can hop into our Twinkmobile. Piglet, do you want to say hi before I put you into bed? Gotta be careful not to run over my dog's foot with his chair. Come here. Oh. Jesus. Hi. Right into the mic, please. Oh. Right into the mic. Right into the mic. Can I get a snorf into the mic? Nothing? You want to play Gwent? Do you want to go play? Do you want Gwent? Oh, you want to play Gwent? Okay. Good girl. Oh, okay. So we don't really want double Siege Master. I mean, we could. They replace themselves, but the placement on them is always a little goofy. I don't need double Boiling Oil. I guess if I double Master, then I can put this onto the side of that. And this helps find the boat. I don't think I want these. Don't want both of them. I think I'm gonna... So I don't have the Siege card, which is pretty important for our strategy. But I do have our boat plan. So I think I'm going to set up the boat plan. But first, do I have another? I mean, I could set up the boat right away. Yeah, it's usually pretty good. So I'm going to play this guy, who lets us play a Warfare card from our deck. And the Warfare lets us tutor up one of our units, which will find the boat. And I'm going to put the boat on the the left-hand side, which puts the Siege Master out. And then we're all skippy-dippy. And my opponent's playing a deck that I have no idea what it is. I've never seen what their deck does. And frankly, this has so much text on it, I didn't want to read it. Hey, come here. Hey, come here. Come here. Yeah. You gotta get into your bed. You gotta get into your bed. No? No, that's not your bed. Alright, great. Flanking. This unit is adjacent to only one card in your melee row. Its end of turn ability is triggered twice, and on the range row, you gain 1 armor. Okay. Well, I'm going to poop out a soldier. Don't really want to play this yet. I might just chill in the back with a Caraballista. I could also play this over here. Yeah. Speaking of momentum, let's use it. Play with the Caraballista down here. And I'll reduce the cost of this. Pass. Gwent is really good, Jokoboni. It genuinely... I mean, I'll say this as many times as I need to. It's so good. It's I think it's the best non-Magic card game I've ever played. Magic has its own category, and it's also just difficult for me to fairly rank it, but it's... yeah. It's a good one. These guys just keep gaining armor. Oh, okay, so they have the end of turn, they gain some armor, and then once they hit the armor, they move from range to melee. And then this says, whenever your opponent places a unit on the side of the battlefield, lose all armor and damage it by the same... holy shit. That's pretty good. Plays a unit? Okay, you're not gonna fight that off. I mean, I could... I'll just play another Caraballista to trade with it. That's not bad. I should have read that earlier, because maybe I didn't want to throw out the Caraballista. Although... I may try to just concede this round. Like, we can just keep pumping out little volunteers here. Deploy and lock a unit, so it just disables all the abilities there. The end of your turn, damage the last unit played by the enemy by 1. Oh. Rude. Kinda want to kill this. I could just burning oil this. But then we're losing 1. Could play this between these two. You got resupply. So if I shoot like that... maybe I don't care about this that much. How similar is this to Gwent in The Witcher 3? Completely different from what I've been told. Oh no. That's a pretty pisser of a card. Yennefer's Invocation. You place an enemy unit on the top of your deck. It's really strong, but it uses a lot of provisions, doesn't it? 9, yeah. I think I'm losing. I could win this round off the back of the boat. I need to keep some space for a melee here. Caraballista can kill off this. 2. Okay. I also kind of want to set up a foul bore. So this guy's pretty good. 7 power. When you play him, you damage an enemy by 3. And if it kills it, you get to repeat that ability. But you decrease the damage. So you get to 3 something, and if you kill it, you get to 2 something, get to kill it. But now... this dickhead reset the power of my my boat. I had that big boat for a reason. I think I get more juice out of play. Right, you have this guy up front. I was gonna say, I think I get more juice out of playing this now. So... my boat plan didn't work. And if I win this round, then they're just... we're down so many cards. I think I can pass here and just concede round 1. So Gwent has played across 3 rounds. And... you'll often just concede to save... your cards. That's just like a reasonable action to take. I don't want that. This only works with the foul bore in that. I got siege, but I don't actually have enough ways. Okay, they're just... This works out, actually, I think pretty well for us. So what happens is I won round 1. Or sorry, I lost round 1. And then they basically concede while they're up a game, or up a round. So I have to play something to the board to get ahead. And then I can just concede. But basically they're just trying to grind me out of cards. I don't know if the Revenant's doing anything in this. Winch isn't that great. That's a pretty good draw. One, two. Although this can represent the thing as well. I'm just going to play my tower. It's funny, I can see the card, like my card that they stole from me with their spell in their hand. At the end of your turn, deploy, deal 1. At the end of your turn, damage a random enemy by 1. If you played a soldier. Okay. They haven't played anything to the back row yet. Do I just want to kill this? Doesn't seem great. I could just Seltkirk this, but I kind of want to keep Seltkirk for my big punch. Maybe I just need to set up siege. If I set up siege, it can set me up to use foul bore a bit better. I don't know. I think I'm in a pretty bad spot. Yeah, they could just play full stats pride. 2 to that. That's fine. It's not great. But it's not terrible. Ooh, so if I the siege is a scenario. Scenarios are like sagas and Magic, kind of, but you progress them by taking specific game actions. So this one is we get a siege weapon, and just do that. And if we progress this, we get a battering ram here, which I'm actually going to use my ability. Because now this sets us up for 3 off foul bore. Oh, this is going to get old quick. So if I play another siege weapon, then we're going to get to cast Bombardment. Bombardment deals 4 damage divided amongst all their units. And that damage increased by 1 for each siege engine that we have. So I'm actually going to do that right now. Question is, do I want this on my melee row or on the back? If I have it on the back, I think I want it melee. Melee lets me use it right away. And if I can kill off one of these, like Winguses or Dinguses here, I can't, but this still sets us up for foul bore. I'm gonna lock, or you're locking the king. 3. Oh, it's this one, right? I should have checked. I thought, I think I knew that it was this one. Oh no, it's the other one. This is a different ability from what I thought it was. That's fine. Okay. I don't feel great about this because we're so far down on cards. But we have some heavy hitters up here. Boost all... Oh, I have to kill you. I think I have to deploy this now. 3 to this. 2 to this. These fuckers need to go down. Maybe I should have been prioritizing them. Oh, this guy's... I gotta kill this guy immediately. So this gets buffed immediately. I can move this back. I can winch it next turn as well. Shoot that. Set that up. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I mean, that removes the boost from that. Right, this guy's a knight. He's not a soldier. I spent too much time trying to, I spent too much time trying to remember some of my elf cards. Is that the demo man for... the actor for Demo Man? I think this game just has a bunch of Scottish people in it. Oh, that's awkward. I can kill off that. Okay. Oh no. We're at 40, but that's going to be able to put us down to 33 at the very least. And then these will trigger for 2 down to 31. Oh, we might be... Yeah, we got there. Okay, great. I don't know how. I don't think I played particularly well, and I don't think I sequenced my cards very well. They did go a little ham in round 1. Speaking of a little ham, Piglet. Alright. Wow, I completed a quest. I don't know what happened, but we had bigger numbers. I mean, honestly, that's all Gwent is. When I'll go over the cards in this elf deck before we play it. Yeah, give me that shoop. Shoop's shop. Oh, I should have been pondering my orb. Okay. So I opened the tutorial and the first card it told me to play was Poor Fucking Infantry. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of sets the tone. It's very funny because you have cards that just show off like peasants or foot infantry, and they are very clearly not happy with what they're doing in their lives. It's kind of great. Ooh, ooh. All right. Dog flailing about. Okay, so I'm going to be playing this deck called Those Twinks from Lord of the Rings. This is an elf deck. Actually, before I start talking about this, I'm going to get this dog outside because she's whining. Hey, go. All right. This is an elf deck. It's the Scoia'tael. Gonna get ripped to shreds in the comments by Witcher fans. It's elves. I play a bunch of elves, and the elves help each other out. And they also muck your opponent for having less elves than you. The specifics of this deck, I know fucking nothing. I actually think I was supposed to add a different card in here. Scoia'tael? Okay. Scoia'tael. Our leader ability is we spawn an Elven Deadeye, which is just a elf. It's a 3/3, or a 3 power. It's a 3 power elf. And I can do that 3 times, which is pretty neat. Let's go over the individual elf cards. So this is the Vernosiel's Commando. 3 power. At the end of your turn, boost self by 1 if you control only elf units. We usually do. But we can ignore that condition. So if we have some non-elf units, we'll still boost ourselves if we control Vernosiel. Vernosiel is, well, another card in the deck that we'll get to in a second. But it does the handy-dandy thing of showing you what it is right there. Elven Swordmaster. I think I could just go back and forth like this. Wow, thank you, game. Elven Swordmaster, 4 power, has an ability. If you basically see Order, for people that are not entirely familiar with Gwent, but other games, Order is effectively an activated ability. Some of them you can only use once. Some of them you can use it and then they have a cooldown. So, for instance, this ability is damage an enemy unit by 1. And then it gets a cooldown for 2, and that cooldown ticks down every turn. But it says whenever you play an elf, you decrease the cooldown by 1. So we ping something, play an elf, the cooldown becomes cheaper, goes to 1 ideally, and then we could just if we play an elf, we get to do it effectively once every turn. Because we ping, play an elf, cooldown goes to 1, go to our next turn, ticks down to 0, and we're good to go. Dolblathana Bowman. Dolblathana Bowman. What? I'm not saying that on... Nope. It has deploy. So when it's played, you damage an enemy unit by 1 for each row that separates it from this unit. So that's kind of neat. Again, the placement on your rows is really important, not just for what your cards do, for using up your board space, but also for what your opponent's doing. So for instance, the best case scenario is my opponent has a ranged unit and I have a ranged unit. And so that has the maximum amount of rows between us. And so we just get to do a big shot. Kablamo. Vreehead Sappers. When it comes to play, we purify an allied unit. So that means we get to remove all statuses from it. I believe that could be like poison, vitality, what is it? Poison, vitality, bleed. You know, a bunch of stuff like this. But if we control an elf, we get to purify any unit instead. So, I mean, purifying our allied unit can help get debuffs off our stuff, but purifying theirs also just lets us be like, nope, you don't get any kind of boosting or anything like that. Vreehead Dragoon. If we play it on melee, we get to move an enemy unit to the other row. And if we play it on range, we get to move an allied unit to another row. So this helps us kind of reposition stuff. Which is great because we are going to likely fill both of our rows completely up with a bunch of token generation and whatnot. And we can also muck their stuff. Waylay, this card's pretty good. We damage an enemy unit by 3, and then we spawn an Elven Deadeye on a random allied row. So this just gets us an elf. We do 3 to something, and we get an elf. Dolblathana Archer. So 2 power, and if we play it on our melee row, we get to damage an enemy unit by 3. If we play it on the ranged row, we get to damage 2 units by 1. And it has Death Blow. So if we destroy a unit with this card, then we get to activate the Death Blow. And the Death Blow is we spawn a Deadeye, so we get another 3/3 elf. I don't actually know. I have not run into this myself, and I haven't played this deck. I don't know that if I kill 2 units with this, if I get 2 Deadeyes. That seems really fucking good. I mean, that feels like it could be an intention. I mean, the words are on the card after all. It seems intentional. It seems like the cool flexibility. So yeah, that's cool. It also just, I mean, any unit that could just deal damage when it comes down, like when you play it, is pretty good. What's the number at the lower right for each card? Food? No, these are provisions. So all your decks have a provision count. I believe the start is 150. And when you pick your ability, the abilities add additional provisions. So for instance, it says this ability adds 15 provisions to your deck's limit. And so all the cards kind of have them in the bottom left corner. And the better cards, or the flashier cards, have higher provision cost, and the weaker cards, or the more stock cards, have a lower provision cost. It's kind of neat. It acts as like a way of balancing the deck, limiting what you play, but also still technically giving you access to the, you know, the really fucked up cards. It's almost like a point system. Get it? It's also, yeah, it's very easy for them. Like, they can just change some of the provisions to be like, oh, well, now you can't, like, now if you're playing this card in this deck, or if we've seen that this deck does really well, and it keeps playing all these cards with this setup, we can then just change some provisions and affect what kind of cards they play with each other, rather than, like, just make power go up, make power go down, which is sometimes, yeah, I mean, that's fine too, but I think it just adds an extra way of kind of mucking about. Nature's Rebuke, so this is a spell. We damage an enemy unit by 5, and Death Blow, we boost a random allied treant by 2. I don't believe we have any treants, but this is just a spell that deals 5. These are pretty good. We had Boiling Oil in the last one, in the Bald Husband deck, so yeah, it's good to have some of these. Are these Roman numerals? Maxi Von Dakar, 6 power. This is a human, but we look at our deck in order from top to bottom. We may shuffle our deck and then put a card on the bottom of it. So that's kind of hot. You can use her to set up. There's certain cards where you really just want them in either the final round, or you want them in the final round, or you want them in your deck because you will play cards to tutor them out, and drawing them just makes them much worse. So that's kind of neat. It also just gives you, the information of like, okay, so if I lose this, or if I, going to the next round, I'm drawing this many cards, like, what can I play around? It makes your mulligans better and stuff like that. Yavin, 4 power, elf, obvious. I don't know why I said that part. Damage an enemy unit by the number of elves in this row. That's a lot. This could just come into play. If you got basically a full row, play this, you kill something. It's great. We're getting into the gold borders, which means that's another thing. There are sometimes it'll refer to bronze units. And so they'll print cards that are like tutors, or cards that make copies of other cards. And one of the ways that they can balance those is that they have it as like, search your deck for a bronze unit and put it into play. Or, find something with a provision limit of less than 10 and put it into play. And you can do some cool shit with that. But yeah, we're getting into the proper noun first name, last name cards. Or I guess the elves are often just all first names. Peruvial. 4 power. If you deploy it on melee, damage the units on each end of an enemy row by 2. If you play it on ranged, damage all units on an enemy row by 1. And if you control an Elven Deadeye, so the token that's generated by our ability and by a lot of the other cards on our deck, we use both abilities. So you basically 3 Stooges a row. You just kind of like bonk the 2 at the end, and then everybody takes 1. Illyrian. 5 power. At the end of your turn, if you control 5 or more elves, summon this unit from your deck to the melee row. So yeah, this is a great example of a card that you want to keep in your deck, and then it can be brought out by the merit of playing the game. Isengrim Failitiarna. Faoil Tiarna. Faoil Tiarna. Sengrim Faoil Tiarna. Isekai to their friends. So when you play Isekai, you boost all other elves by 1. That's pretty fucking big. And whenever you play an elf, you boost this unit by 1. So if you have a big board, you play this, everybody gets boosted. And if you have to play this out kind of early, then any future elves you play boost this card. Yeah, it's kind of like a hoof. Or a Thalia's Lieutenant. That's a much better... I mean, the elves part makes it, hoof. But the fact that it literally just does Thalia's Lieutenant. But... it okay, alright. Vanadane. 7 power. Deploy. Move up to 2 cards from your hand to the bottom of your deck. And add Waylay to your hand for each card moved this way. So, you take 2 cards that might not be the best in your hand, and you put them on the bottom, or if you've drawn, say, an elf that you want to have back in your deck, you put them back on the bottom of your deck, and then you get copies of Waylay, so the deal 3 to something and spawn a Deadeye for each card moved this way. And then, whenever you play a Waylay, you spawn an Elven Deadeye on this row. So, already Waylay deals 3 and spawns an Elven Deadeye. So it effectively says your Waylay is now deal 3 and you get 2 Deadeyes. Crothy Heatwave. This is a just good old fashioned gets rid of anything. Banish a unit or an artifact and it's exiled. It's gone. See ya, fucker. Vernociel, we talked about them in their commando or something like that. Deploy 5 power, deployed on the melee row. Each allied Elven Deadeye damages a random enemy by 2. And if you deploy it on the ranged, you spawn 2 Elven Deadeyes in this row. So if you play this to build up your board, great. If you play this after you've built up your board filled with Elven Deadeyes, then you just get to have them all just shoot a bunch of arrows at your opponent's board. Simlas Fin Ape Dabir. Simlas Fin Ape. Is there a pronunciation guide for this? Simlas Fin Ape Dabir. Pronunciation. Anything? Oh, there's a preview. There's a video where somebody previewed the card. Oh my god, it's muted, but I saw this. I saw this person's reveal. I could see them going, "What's up, everybody?" Could read their lips. Just giving an old "What's up, gamers?" Simulus Fin Abe de Bear. 2 power. Play all copies of a bronze special card from your deck. So, you know you fucked up when your 2 power card has 13, provision cost of 13. So, for our deck, say we play this, and then we get to cast 2 waylays for free. So it comes down, we cast 2 waylays, so we can kill something with 6, or we can spread our damage, and we get 2 Deadeyes. So again, having these waylays stuck in our deck, having these cards in our deck is very important for setting up some of these plays. We only have 1 Nature's Rebuke in here. We could play 2, but the list only had 1. When Iromancy, you play any card from your deck. And it has Echo. So basically you play this, find any card in your deck and play it. And you get all the effects. And Echo says, at the beginning of the round, you move this card from your graveyard on top of your deck. And it gets doomed. Doomed says that once you use it, it is exiled. So yeah. Yeah, you get to do it twice. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. We play this in Bald Suns. In Feigned Death, so this is the scenario of the deck, 14 provision cost. I like the artwork quite a bit. The little smirk. We're about to murder some people. It progresses whenever you play an elf, so similar to Siege, which progresses when you play a siege weapon. When you play this, you spawn the Vernosios Commando, which we actually have in the deck. The elf that boosts itself. When we play another elf, we spawn 2 Elven Deadeyes in the row that we have played the Feigned Death. And for the final chapter, we play a Waylay for free. So we 3 something, get another elf. So again, the whole plan is just, we make a bunch of elves. The joke with the Waylays is to generate 2 with Vendane, and then shuffle the extra copies into your deck the next round, so Simlast pulls 4. Ooh, that's hot. I wish, I gotta say, I really do enjoy this game. I love it. I think Gwent is phenomenal. And I am very much a baby when it comes to the game. I do wish that there were some of the resources. There aren't many resources, but I do wish that the resources we have would explain some of the more basic stuff, or like some of the more, hey, you're starting this game, here's what you need to do. The Team Leviathan guides used to do that. When I would check them in, like they had like paragraphs of like, this is like where we place this deck in the tier list. This is everything you need to know about this deck. Like, here's what you're looking to do round 1 or round 2. Here are your key cards. Here's where you're going to get fucked. Like, that was great. I don't want you, and I don't want you. Do I want you? I mean, we have this. Wait, hold on. What's the... Wait a minute, what was the combo? I drew a Waylay. I don't think I'm supposed to... Also, learning how to mulligan with this deck is going to be hard. You generate 2 with him. How do I shuffle the extra copies? Oh, do I have to... Shit. There's a card that I didn't put in here because they nerfed some of the provisions. Is Gwent the best digital-only card game? Absolutely. Okay, I mean, I can just start off with a Feigned Death. I don't know if I want to play it immediately or if I want to get my opponent to play out some cards. And we'll start with this.
Do you hear? They approach.
Oh, I haven't customized my deck either. So I still have this guy. Did you heat wave? Oh. What a dickhead. Unbelievable. There used to be another card that shuffled waylays from your graveyard into the deck. Oh, is that, I forget her name. She has a proper name. Okay, hold on. Please be patient with me. I'm a baby. I guess I'll play you. No, I'm good. We're drawing the right cards. Fog? Oh, right. Shit. Foglit? What? I forgot about the foglit. I remember reading something about that in the guide, like in the tier list. Maybe it's better to save this. I could just waylay here.
Slaughter them to a man.
Get back there. Get back there. I've played against a couple of rain decks. Ooh, a harpy. No, my commando. Feels like a waste to just banish this. Do I want to play you on this row? It's going to deal 2 damage to this. Yeah, I think that's fine. I guess I could boost it for this. This is going to be a mess of a playthrough, by the way. Trying to learn how to play this deck. No, not another foglet. No, please. I mean, I could boost this by 5. I think I might do that. Just to keep this alive. If I can set up killing it, killing 2 things, that'd be neat. But oh no, they get an egg. Yeah, maybe I should have used the heat wave on this harpy. Okay, so now they're killing off that. Rain deck sounds like the worst days of Pokemon comp. You mean the Weather Wars? Oh. I could pass. Or I could just banish the big boy over here. Everything's at... Being at 4 is kind of awkward. I'm going to banish the big boy. Oh, yeah. I don't want to actually play this. I think I'm going to try to beat them with just this. Yeah, sure, great. Let me... After this, I'll see what the other elf was. It's pretty good. It's kind of what I was hoping for. One thing about this deck is that it's so reactive, like even more than the Siege Engine deck, in that I guess I'm just trying to play a bunch of dickheads that like that just ping off other creatures. I don't know, maybe getting more used to this deck, it'll feel like I'll get into the groove of what I need to play, when I need to play out my cards. Siren. Oh, I expected her to like turn into an evil. An evil. I expected her to turn evil. Like, I probably want to use this. To the bottom of your deck? Oh. Drawing that waylay on my mulligan was pretty bad. I wish I didn't do that.
Dwan will not be heard.
Yeah, I don't think I think I must be missing that card that tucks stuff in too. And I'm also probably missing how to...
I don't have a dirty mind. Just one hell of an imagination.
I don't have a dirty mind, just an imagination? Huh? Huh? Whenever I play a waylay, spawn a Deadeye. Yeah, because I don't have any way of tucking the card in. The end of your turn, if there's another succubus in your graveyard, summon this from the graveyard to a random row. Well, there isn't. So that's cool. I think I should, should I have passed? Make them play out some more cards? I think I can... Huh? Okay. Do I need them to run out of cards? I think I need them to run low on cards. I think I can beat this. I think is what I'm actually trying to say here. Can't be targeted manually. I read that and was like, got it, I know what this card does. Although I guess what else am I going to do, right?
It's not that I'm not. It's you who's always sexy. Relax.
Oh, I see. That's your combo. Yes, very good. Okay, but they've used a charge. This is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. They have 2 cards, but they have to play their card first, which actually it works. Shut the fuck up. We're fine. We're fine. We'll be okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're fine. Remember, we still have 3 charges of this. Uh-oh.
Let us sing the song of steel.
Alright, we might be fine. I don't know. I gotta tell you, sometimes I feel like I struggle against these monster decks. But I think that's just me being bad. Some of this unit... Oh, okay, cool.
Don't dare think you can escape.
Oh, should I build up for that? That's gonna be better. Well...
Waste of arrows, that lot.
Oh, I fucked up. Oh, I thought this was the other one. I thought this was the other one. Ah, shit. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. It's fine. Okay, let me find that. It's just that easy. And it's just that easy. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Shoot. No, where are you? Where's this card? Hold on. I need to figure out what card it is that I should be playing, that I am not, and why I'm not playing it. We're fine. Everything's okay. Alyssa. Oh, maybe Alyssa's a neutral card? Shuffle a special card from your graveyard into your deck. If it was a bronze card, I'm not playing that. All right, well, when we're going to take a quick commercial break, when we come back, I'm going to be adding this incredibly important card to my deck. And ideally, playing better than we did previously. Controversial, but let's see if it works. So don't go away. We'll be right back. Thank you. We're back. We're back. There is one more Gwent voice line that I realized. This is again from the Bald Sons deck. There's two. She has two voice lines. There's Dooney, and there's
I can't.
Princess Pavetta. She's having like a magic explosion. I don't actually know the lore. It looks like she's trying to suppress her powers and she can't. Anywho, I made a change. I've added Alyssa Henson. So Alyssa has a 6 power, and deploy. You shuffle a special card from your graveyard into your deck. And if it was a bronze card, also shuffle 1 additional copy of that special. So that's our way of turning cards. Where is he? This jerk turns our cards into waylays while still leaving waylays in our deck. And then we get to play these waylays. Then we get to use Alyssa to shuffle one of those waylays from our graveyard into our deck, but we get 2 of them. And then we play Simlas, and we get 4 copies of Waylay, which is minus 12 to them, plus 12 for us. So that's pretty cool. I cut the heat wave, the Crothy heat wave, which feels bad, but it was the easiest one as far as provisions go. And then I had some extra provisions lying around. So I swapped my second copy of the Dragoons that move the position of it, because it's nice to have one. We don't need 2. For Kjaran Ape Esnilin. 5 power, deploy. We lock a unit and then we move it to the other row. So we basically say you don't get to use your abilities or any statuses, and we move it to somewhere else to try and muck any possible positioning as well. So let's try this again. We just saw my bald son, so this must be good luck. You know, there's the whole, like, rubbing a bald person's head for good luck. Well, if you run into them, it's also good luck. I believe. Honey? Alright, come on. Come on. That's the Tamarian guy? Yep. No, not another peanut butter spice? Okay. So do I want to save? I don't want that. I don't want you. I don't want that. So am I trying to... Here's the question. Am I trying to... set this up quickly? Everything is very... very aggressive in that I need my opponent to have stuff on the board. I could play Vanadane. Just get Venedane out early and get them to concede. And then we just kill them next round with the waylay setup. Sure.
Dwan will not be heard.
Maybe I should have tactical advantaged it. What? Wow. Yeah, this game goes hard on the animations, by the way. We haven't really talked about it, but I think the artwork in this game and the visuals are pretty phenomenal. Yeah, I could just do this.
I'll do so sword in hand.
It's extra at a lot of times, but also I think it's fitting for the flavor of it. Like again, I'm not super familiar with The Witcher, but it's like low fantasy, right? This fucker. Is that the term?
Shown us the way.
We will take back what was stolen.
Okay. Desert Banshee.
For the daisy of the valley.
I think I'm going to... This should be fine. One should be fine. We're going to deal 8 to them. I could do... Do I want to play? I want to deploy another one.
If I'm to die, I'll do so sword in hand.
And then all these friends are going to... Yeah. That's okay for me. I don't usually like using my order up too much. Okay, that's fine. So they've passed. So we're down a card in hand and we're going first, but now we can set up the waylay combo. Happy feet. Waylay combo. Ooh. Okay. So we don't want this waylay. I think that's it. Don't want to risk drawing a waylay again. And we have some stuff that we can play out as a proactive threat.
Know that I was trained by Clara Larissa de Winter herself.
Clara Narissa de Winter. Okay. Do you think I could convince... Think I could convince them, by them, I mean, Graham and Paul and James. You know, them. Do you think I could convince the people that pay me to do this for a month of Is This Your Card? Where we just play actual The Witcher? Deathwish, destroy the lowest enemy. Oh, that's a little awkward.
Don't dare think you can escape.
Wait, no, there's the mod, right? Somebody said there was a mod where every encounter, like every fight is replaced with Gwent. Boost an allied unit by 3. If it's a monster, give it Veil. Okie dokie. Consume an allied unit on this row. Interesting. But what if I were to purchase fast food? Oh, right, it has Veil. Fuck. I need to play something anyways. Yeah, I hear you, Mulder. I hear you.
Your deepest, darkest dreams, I can make them real.
I should have purified it. I guess I could purify my elf.
I'm so tired. Racists.
I've yet to hear an actual idea that will work, though. What do you mean? They let me play wheelie breakers. I should be able to do whatever. Now that's a pull I can get behind. Okay, I should actually see. Where do I want to play this? I control an Elvish Deadeye, so wherever this goes doesn't matter. I want to play this on that. So am I playing mostly to the melee row? I'm going to waylay here. So that's our combo. Right, they're going to be randomized, but it's fine. So we plus 12 to us, minus 12 them, so that makes a 24-point difference. Okay, okay. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Did they let you finish wheelie breakers, or did they punish you with it? Let me play it. No, I actually... I suggested it. Hi, pig. For people that are, still following and that are interested in playing Gwent, but they don't quite have the grasp on it, it's entirely worth getting. It's free to play. The free to play aspect of it is actually quite good. Like it's genuinely a good free to play. It's a good example of how to do free to play right. And this was before the concussion, yes. It may have caused the concussion. Or at least predicted the concussion. It's free to play, and I guess I could very quickly explain the objective of the game, is that on the right hand side, there are 3 rounds, and you are trying to win best out of 3. You're trying to just get your number bigger than your opponent's number. My number big, your number small. Ooh, an ancient foglet. Boost self by the total duration of row effects, and then they immediately gave it Veil. Huh? Okay. Okay. Okay.
We await the signal. Till then, don't budge.
Yeah, you basically just try to get your number bigger by playing cards that can either boost themselves, damage your opponent, create kind of, awkward board positions like that. They damaged my thing, and then also created a something based on your positioning. It's a fun game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm just going to concede here. It's a fun game. I'm going to concede here. I'm going to strategically concede here. Four redraws, huh? Yeah, I like that. So we're going to try to win this round
King Oberon, the Tyrnania.
without playing you. Deploy, destroy self. Alright. Hey, quit your yakking over there.
Song of steel.
Yeah, I'm hoping, well, I don't think that I will be able to reliably recover, because Monsters just plays a bunch of really big units. Oh, I didn't keep the old... Didn't keep the old redeploy. Damage the highest power by 2. And it's on a melee row now. Shit.
May your sword and arm be one.
Yeah, I don't think I'm winning that round, and so ideally what I'm going to try to do is get them to, holy shit. Get them to play out in such a way that I'll be able to take them down this round, but also just exhaust them of their resources.
Time to die. I'll do so sword in hand.
Sit here and watch The Witcher show. I haven't watched season 2. I watched season 1 in like a single evening, and I ate a whole pizza. It was not good. I was just like, this is a cool thing I can do. I haven't done this since I was a lot younger. And then I discovered why.
You're dead already.
I guess I could have mucked this. Because this is just going to start to get big. Both. Kiefer was out of town. Took the dog with him. And so I was just like, you know what? I haven't done this in a while. Holy fuck. I gotta get this off the board. So I said, holy fuck. Well, you know what I'm gonna do?
Time for you to die. One. Accursed racists.
My heart holds no forgiveness for traitors.
Try to get ahead of the board here. How is Golem so strong? So this thing says, whenever you apply a row effect, boosts self by its duration. And so the frost that they're applying basically has like a tick down, right? It's like a, you know, for X amount of turns, it'll be on this row with an ability that triggers at the end of their turn. And so if they play something where it's like, for 4 turns, you have frost on here, then this card's like, great, +4.
I never miss.
I have to be careful though. The problem is that if I'm building to a big row, if they have something that affects everything, I might get mucked.
You're truly? Who made it?
No, not the crew.
You'll not get far.
So like they played this and it gets +2. Yeah, that's okay. Wait, how did you mill my stuff? Or did you deploy it with this? I might just lose this. Holy fuck. This feels like a bad matchup. Like... They can muck our board position. When does the round end? When both players have passed. I don't think I'm winning this, right? This is +6. Yeah, because this thing is just fucking huge and I wasn't able to get it off the table. Oh, they're at 69. Yeah, I'll concede. They're at 69. Mulliganing is the hardest part of this game, I think. Especially with a new deck. I just started watching, but this does seem like a neat little game. It's a lot of fun. It looks good. It's fun to play. It's definitely a game where you can sit and just play endlessly, but also you feel like you actually get something out of just like sitting down, playing like 2 games and then being like, cool. I'm done. I'm good. Excuse me. Whenever an whenever an enemy whenever an enemy unit moves, damage it by 1. Whenever an ally unit moves, boost it by 1. Okay. Give me the big boy.
The Scoia tell us the woods abandoned. Join us instead and defend the valley.
Put a waylay back. I want to put another one back. I'll just put a waylay back. The thing that irked me about the Witcher series, sex cards. And now I find myself a little irked that there aren't sexy cards in this game about the Witcher. Oh, there are. There are a lot of sweaty, shirtless men in this game. Sex aggro, sex combo, sex tempo, sex control. Is that Red Hot Chili Peppers album? Oh, this brings me back. So this thing has Defender, which prevents me from targeting the other cards on the row. So I have to target Figus Merluzzo. Are dwarves Italian in this game?
May your sword and arm be one.
Californication is about The Witcher. Oh.
Don't you fret about me. Can take care of myself.
What the fuck just happened? Where'd Milva go? Wait, what?
Just one more feather, and we're done. Shh. Do you hear? They approach.
Boost. Elves are usually French or whatever. Aren't elves usually just like Swedish? Or Swiss? Milva Sharpshooter. When an enemy unit moves during your turn, you summon self from the deck to the opposite row, damage it by 1, and it has a Zeal order so you can use it immediately to damage an enemy by 1. And when you kill something, it shuffles back into the deck. Holy fuck. Wait, they banished a card from my graveyard? What do they banish? Oh, they didn't get my waylay. Okay, that's good. Also, they played a squirrel? I'm going to concede here because they're down 2 cards. Posh British. This doesn't seem great. Yeah. Okay, so my game plan for this round is to muck them, and then on the final round we get the Simless Waylay combo. Okay.
Death would be a mercy you do not deserve.
So they just want to go to round 3. Which is fine. We have to play a unit here so that we win this round to try and get us at parity for cards. But we wanted to play it anyways. Just set up our decks full of waylays. But we didn't get the combo. How do we get the I mean, we didn't get a Oniromancy. We didn't really have a chance to deploy that. We should... I mean, I still feel like we're probably okay. Not getting the combo in a deck like this feels kind of bad.
Till then, don't budge.
I mean, we could have maybe set it up. It was awkward with timing.
Fucking kidding me? Catnip instead of crowns?
Are you fucking kidding me? So this card has got to be broken, right? It's named Saskia. The Cat Witcher's extremely annoying, so I am going to kill it immediately. Finish the whole tutorial. How much does it cost to craft a deck? It depends on the deck you're looking to build. I mean, I guess that's true no matter what the game is. But you can off free to play. I was able to build a tier 1 deck and have cards for like and start my way to another deck with $0 just by finishing the tutorial and doing some of the quests. I'll show them off and after this match, but like I'll show off after the match where you can get all the free to play stuff because there's a lot. Get that out, make that. Yeah. You have 24k scraps. That's great. Just from the tutorial. So for instance, like the most expensive card that you would ever need to craft will cost 800. And you don't need, like, this deck, literally in the guide for building this deck, one of the downsides it lists is all the gold cards. But like, yeah, you might be able to build 2 decks with that. 2 tier 1 decks or top tier. And that's not even, if that's not even counting the, like all the quests that you have at the beginning. So I can't help but notice that this is a large boar. Hi, Piglet. That was a really gross noise. I think I want to do this.
Time for you to die, dwarf. Accursed racists.
Aim between the eyes. Leave none alive. We shall drive the ape men into the sea.
This should be able to actually clear up this board pretty nicely. Although this pig being on the back row is a little bit of a pisser. Play a bronze unit from your graveyard and give it doom. Ooh. Necromancy. Oh my god. Well, I was going to say that's even better, but it's still pretty good. Does it matter where I put you? Not really.
Arrows that lot.
Biggest Pigus. Move self to melee and damage an enemy by 2. Okay, and they get to select it. No! Wait, hold on. Why did it just... Oh no, that's why I made the goat or the sheep noise. No. I'm good. Jesus Christ. I gotta get Wingus and Dingus here off the board. Every allied turn, move to the rightmost spot on this row, and then boost an allied unit to the left by 1. Gotcha. Milena. Now that's some very stereotypical, horny fantasy. So that's going to get tucked away. I can kill off Milena. No. No, I can. Yeah. No, I can't, because now it's at 5. Shite. Not getting my combo was pretty rough. Yeah. The Feign Death chilling out. No, not this fucker. This guy's one of the loading screens. That's how you know he's good. Oh my god, I'm getting absolutely shreked. Wait, no, I shouldn't play this, should I? No, it is an elf, so I should play it.
I'm so tired.
There, now it's no longer doomed. I think I've lost this chat. Yeah. There's a chance I should have played out a bit more in round 1. Or waited. I should have waited on this. It is unfortunate that we fought back to back against people with decks that, like, move my units, which is pretty important. Oh, yeah. Like, this is not going to be enough. Okay, that's fine. Learning experience. Max amount of cards you're allowed on the board. What is it? 8 or 9 in each row? That's one of those things where I should know the exact number, but in my head it's like, oh yeah, I can play, like, I visualize it. Very quickly. So, see all these? This is all, these are like reward trees. I mean, it's literally called the reward book. For instance, let's click this. So this is the reward trees that you use keys to unlock. Keys are like the reward, the point system. So you earn keys and then use those keys to claim rewards. And as you can see, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. Like there are a bunch of ore. Ore is what you use to crack packs. You can get actual packs. You can get scraps. The scraps are basically dust that you use for crafting cards, and meteorite powder is what you use for crafting foils or the animated cards. This is just one of them, right? On this page alone, look how many there are, and look how many which are currently locked that I can unlock to get more. And then there's another one, and another one, and another one, and another one, and sure, one more. Here's the intro one. So there's a lot. So that's one of the ways that you can get stuff, cards, gems, or whatever. But then there's another way, which is the battle, like they have their battle pass, right? But out of all the like battle pass systems, this is probably the best one I've seen, because the top row, keys, 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 it's all keys. It's just keys. You're just getting keys. Occasionally you get, you know, some cosmetic stuff, but it's all just reward points, aka to get more cards. And then the premium, the stuff that's locked behind the paywall, it's just, I mean, sometimes it's cards, but it's, you know, foil animated, you know, fancy cards. And it's a bunch of cosmetics. So they really make it easy for you to play the game, right? And to build a deck and to experiment and get wild. And it actually shows. Like, when I, even when I was at a bit of a higher rank, not that it was anything, you know, that outstanding, but when I was at a higher rank in playing this game, when we played last year, I was still fighting people playing weird homebrews, right? Decks I had never heard of or seen. None of the tier lists had them. So because people would just experiment. I think that's pretty great. Okie dokie. So I could set you up. This with that, turn 1. Do I need the Feign Death turn 1? Or round 1? I could probably set up a kill. Okay. Turbo Town.
As you command, Daisy.
Monsters. We should be good at 4. I've already unlocked what I can from the reward tree. And more shit, it just keeps coming. It just keeps coming. Something tells me this 3-point creature that grows is not as good as it is right now. But I've won 2 matches via instant concession to it. Grow creatures are pretty popular and pretty good. Pretty darn good. Yeah. Monsters is very cool. It's also probably there are certain factions and decks that are better if you're starting because they focus on you making your number as big as possible. Right? Yeah, and it's good for you to learn when number go up and get used to like the timing on cards that get bigger on the end of your turn, or like the tempo of the game of like when you can concede because your number is going to keep going up.
We shall drive the ape men into the sea.
Okay, we have won round 1. We have a waylay in our graveyard. Now we need to set up, and we have the Oniromancy. So now we need to set up. This can shuffle them back in, but it can also find Wingus Dingus. Okay.
Know that I was trained by Clara Larissa de Winter herself.
Know that I was trained by Clara Larissa de Winter de Bears. Oh, Bears. Know that I was trained. Look at hold on, wait, what? Look at 2 random gold cards from your deck. Place one and play on one on top. Ah. We take those. Oh, I got something. We got 60 ore. You've got to be out of your fucking mind. 99 ore. No. Wait, contract complete. Wait, hold on. What do you mean contract complete? Yeah, give me that. I got 1 key. Off by 1. Come on. Oh, I already claimed it. But still, come on. Alright, if we can get 3 more keys. Why is the big lady in the reward screen so excited to see a frog? What? Where? Where's the frog? Oh, when you unlock a reward? I don't know why I'm entertaining this. Wouldn't you be excited to see a frog? Literally, the whole internet got tricked into believing a video. Not the whole internet. Some of us have, you know, seen Photoshop before. Having seen many Photoshops in my time, I could tell because of the pixels. There was that frog that was very clearly fake, and people were like, wow, what a big frog. Alright, we got you. That's pretty good. Ooh, mama. Okay. Yeah. What's up?
Dwan will not be heard.
We're against a bleed deck. Cheerful blood drinker. Gatekeeping frogs? When have I ever gatekept a frog? I love frogs. Gitrog, Thalia, Fleeter, When bleeding is applied to an enemy unit, boost self by the amount applied. Gross. And I mucked the Purify elf. I mean...
Shown us the way.
Quit making my things bleed. Quit it. Stop. No, my elf. The Toad Prince. You'll fuck frogs. I mean toads.
Await the signal. Till then, don't budge.
Oh, Sierra drinks water. How you doing? How goes The Witcher? Learning a new deck has, it comes with challenges. Comes with some challenges. That's fine.
Don't dare think you can escape. Humans to the sea!
Better to die standing than to live on bent knee. What did a toad ever do to me? It just ate my elf. Ah, beautiful set of mountains.
Blooded one.
Time for you to die, Dwan.
I could have maybe set up to ping this to kill with that, but this deck just boosts itself so much. Ooh, kidoki. Okay, so we have the waylays in our graveyard. We got a waylay from the scenario. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to be doing that. Huh. Okay, the purifier is good. One's good too. I don't want this waylay.
A rock toppled
unveiled, and beneath it a scorpion revealed.
Excuse me. I'm stretching. The Mario movie trailer. I like the part where Chris Pratt sounded exactly like Chris Pratt.
For your best!
Certainly the highlight of that movie. Oh yeah, people like this was because it screams. It's also just kind of like a naked vampire lady. But the screaming's important too. How come that? I'm pretty sure all the vampires scream. I think if you're building a vampire stack, you have to just have all the screaming ones.
Racists.
I think Jack Black should just go ahead and play Mario 2. I don't know. Do we even know that there's a Mario 2 coming out? Have they announced a sequel? I think they should probably get someone Italian to play Mario.
I never miss.
1-1.
If I'm to die, I'll do so sword in hand.
If I'm to die. They played out this card, which is a big fuck you. For the rest of the game, your create effects show you 5 options instead of 3. Wow. Okay. Then it creates a runestone. Alternatively, they could see if there's, say, a voice actor with literal decades of experience in the role. Yeah. Yeah, that might be a reasonable approach. So if I triple deploy and then use this... Thing is, I think I want to play... Well, no, I know I'm drawing the Pyromancy. I don't know how to use this card properly. I think I'm passing here, though. I think I'm going to keep this. I don't want to draw a waylay. So we have 3 waylays, so we can do 9, -9, +9. And then it sets up for the Vernociel pretty well, too. Ooh, Incubus.
The shackles that restrain our desires.
Do I just want to do it now? Because then it just gives me such a huge tempo swing. I think so.
Why should I, an elf, a sage, converse with an ape?
Time for you to die.
We do lose some points by slamming the 4 for 6. They have 13. So what if I did this?
For the daisy of the valley!
Hold on, wait. Yeah, okay.
Time for you to die, Dwan.
The forests are not yours!
Oh, I got an achievement. Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet. Was Juliet a vampire? I think so, right? Oh, I should be playing more on one row so I can get a big kaboom with this. I'm a little worried about, oh fuck. I might just lose to the, there's a real big asshole in their deck that just, boosts itself equal to, like, bleed ticking down. And it's pretty brutal. That's sad. It's wild how close this feels. No.
Yeah, it's Batiste. Go ahead, feel it.
If your starting deck has at least 25 units, create a curse to replace your leader ability, then create a blessing and infuser ability with it. Holy shit, what is this, an alchemy card? Oh my god. Oh, I guess it's because they played that card that says, like, replace all your creates with 5 options. Spawn your strategy. Wow. I've never seen this before. Also, play something on your ranged row. Jesus. Oh, this is bad.
Another little thunderbolt. Charming.
Move that to the bottom. 34. They have +9 here. And they have 2, and I can potentially film something out. Wow. Yeah, it's this fucker. God. Yeah, I lost. For what it's worth, I do feel like we're fighting matches that aren't that great for me. Like, we haven't fought Syndicate yet. Or like a Northern Realms deck. Yeah, it's fun at what it does. It's no Bald Sons, but few are. Speaking of, I have to take a contractually obligated commercial break. where you can also take a break and get out of your chair or off your couch and go and hug your large bald son. It should take about 3 minutes. Don't go away, we'll be right back. And we're back. Alright, Twinks, mount up. Me on my level 29 in Warsong Gulch. Alright, Twinks, mount up. No, level 40? Fuck. It's been way too long since I played WoW. Or vanilla WoW, obviously. 2005? 2005. 2004? Okay. Waylay. Alright, guess we're just doing elf stuff. Fungus. Oh, battle trance. Okay, I get it. It's doing like a berserker thing. Spawn and play Margriome. MG by 3 and then boost it by 9. If you play an alchemy card, heal a random allied unit by 1. Okay. I'm just gonna sit and stay boosting. Ahoy Raiders, how you doing? Yuta on Demon? Yeah, I sure am. No. It's not alchemy as in MTG Arena. Don't worry. Everybody calm down. Yada a demon? Yada a demon? Yeah. I've played Yu-Gi-Oh! I sure know it is. Get it? Please get it. Please, I'm begging you. I did find another deck that I want to build for next week. I might have to borrow James's credit card to do it. Please, not at all. Please explain in detail. Sure. So there's a Yu-Gi-Oh card called Yatagarasu, known as Yata, and wait, hold on. What the fuck? Oh, I see. It has a starting power of 12. It damages itself by 6, and then you heal it up to 12, and then boost it by the amount it was healed. Wow, that's fucked. Basically, this Yu-Gi-Oh card was pretty good back in the day.
Reach beyond what the see and the ears hear.
Okay.
We shall drive the ape men into the sea.
We shall drive the ape men into the sea. So I believe race wars are a pretty big thing in Gwent, or in Witcher, right? People hate elves. And the elves hate other people. Mostly because they hate, there's elf-based racism. One of the games we played on a stream was a Weed TCG. Yu-Gi-Oh! But weed jokes. Huh? Left, right. Left, right. I don't want you to spawn rain. So this spawns rain. Rain says at the start of the owner's turn, damage 2 random units in this row by 1. So it's a weather that affects that entire row. So just Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah.
Mock not the creeds of others. It's neither polite nor safe.
And what do you do? Deploy. Damage self by 4 and Berserk. Trigger this ability whenever its power is equal to or lower than the specified amount. Berserk 6. At the start of your turn, damage the unit and heals it by 1. Oh, I see. So it comes into play, damages itself, and then it slowly heals itself. And then looks to turn into a bear of some sort. Hermit. I kind of want to kill that.
Coexistence. No such thing.
Man is an arrogant creature.
Okay.
Your magic can't harm me. No magic can.
I may shuffle my deck. Put a card to the bottom. Put that waylay on the bottom. Oh my god. This is Gwent. It's not Pokemon TCG. You don't have to pick up your deck every 3 seconds just to, you know, keep your fidgeting under control. We can spend some time. Spend some time with each other, babe. I don't actually have a Deadeye. Oh, this has stopped buffing itself.
Aim between the eyes. Leave none
Because they are going to try and actually play it out, it looks like. Catch you later, Rob. Glad to hear it. Yeah. This deck is this game is genuinely great, and it's the free to play is no joke. So I've played. Oh, I thought I used a waylay. This can get us to a waylay.
us. Don't dare think you can escape.
The mushy truffle. I assume this is a bar. Yeah.
Let's drown yourself with us.
Just the way I like my truffles. Mushy.
You're dead already.
Yeah, the mushy truffle's a very good name. Damage self. Okay, hold on. Increase this card's base power by 2, and you damage yourself by 4 and spawn rain up for 2 turns on an enemy row. Okay, that's annoying. I'm not gonna get the death blow out of this. I think that's okay.
They can hide, but there is no escape.
Oh, you know what I could do? Because what do you do? I mean, they have so much healing in their deck. It's killing it anyways. Wait, hold on. Something about fish breath? Okay. I mean... Yeah, I want to set up you.
Toppled and beneath it a scorpion revealed.
Is it rude to say that a Murph, oh, like a siren? Are you a siren? It says a beast. I don't know. I imagine you have fishy breath. That's probably rude. Not this shit again. Rune Mage. Wow, this is an alchem... How funny would it be that if this card was made as an in-joke about alchemy? I think I pass. Because they have to play something in order to beat me here. And then we're 1-1. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's fine by me. So now we're 1-1. I lose this round. They have to go first, so they're going to be makes our reactive cards that much stronger. So, and we know we're drawing on Aromancy, so we can set up the combo kill here. Or we could just draw that. Yeah, I don't want to risk it. We have 3 waylays, so we should look to get 9.
Kill off 9 stuff. And we haven't used any of our charges. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we can
Modern frame.
double audio. What?
She brooks no insult.
What about now? I didn't do any...
Let us sing the song of steel.
Testing 1, 2. How about now? Better? So, just to clarify, right? And y'all saw this. I did nothing. Like, I didn't touch shit. It has to be ghosts.
Our land, Dwan.
Um,
You're not welcome here.
That was so wild. I touched our hearts and souls. Oh, thank you. I try.
Your descendants, my beloved. Sacrifices for mercy. One and all.
6 turns of rain. What the heck? Okay, let's combo them.
Act your age. And to
Waylay.
like you were barely
1 waylay. We got 2. Another one. Another one. That was so weird. I genuinely don't know what happened. Damage all units with even power by 2 or odd units with power by 2. Oh wow, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good, but check this out. Wait, what? Play a special card from your deck that moves self to the opposite row. If there's no space in the row, destroy it. At the end of turn... What? No, hold on. Wait, I wanted to do your thing. Alright. Okay. Okay. Redemption. Redemption. Ooh, did I get keys? Oh yeah, that sounded like a jingle jangle of some keys, baby. Come on. Give me the keys. Give me the keys. Okay, we got keys. I need to get one more key. Or one more, or a single ore. And then we can finish by opening a bunch of packs. What do the keys do? The keys are used to unlock the next like marker on your progress tree. They effectively are used to unlock rewards. So that sets up the waylay. So I have a waylay, and then I could tuck the waylay right there. What are they playing? Oh, they're doing boosting. So I want the purifier. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I could have also like hit a hotkey maybe. Like I could have hit an OBS hotkey. I don't think I did though. It's fine. We got through it, chat, together. Damage. Orders. If orders not used, boost a random unit in your hand by 1. This card is cracked. I gotta get rid of it. I wanted to use this on something else, but I think I'm literally just going to use it on the roots. Nature's Rebuke. Yeah, get this card out of here. We'll get it back next turn. Or sorry, we'll get it back for the next round. And I think we can...
We must banish her.
Oh no. This might be a bad matchup too.
Don't dare think you can escape.
Okay. Their sleeves? Yeah, they got a bird theme going on here. It's like they're playing Wingspan.
Come here.
I don't remember. I don't care.
Frakes in it. He was only meant to be a breeding stud to her. But in the end, they fell in love regardless. Wow, the fucking dream. Just like me for real. Let's try to clear off the board a little bit.
Elren has shown us the way.
Wow, their avatar is so animated. I still haven't updated my avatar.
They can hide, but there is no escape.
We shall drive the ape men into the sea.
We shall drive the ape men into the sea. What? What did you say? I feel like every time my opponents play a card, they're bad-mouthing me in some way, but I just don't catch it immediately because it's said with a very thick accent that I'm not that accustomed to. Bleeding. 15. I should have probably purified that, huh? Hmm.
Do you hear? They approach.
They approach.
Time for you to die, Dwan.
A flashing lights warning? It is a little annoying. Is there like a way to mute your opponent's animation? I know I can mute them there. Oh, I know what we can do. This is how we... Here's what we do. I've got us covered. Holy shit, they passed. If I pass, we tie? Or no, because these both buff. So we win out. Here we go. This is my opponent. So this tucks the waylay back, and then this lets us pull the waylay. I think I actually just like my hand. And that's pretty good.
We await the signal. Till then, don't budge.
I mean, this looks the Peter Griffith looks like it could be a character, right? Like this is Witcher. Oh fuck, I forgot the screen moves. But this is fine. Is it not Geralt? Is it Geralt or Geralt?
Trees live longer than humans. They need protection from them.
Garfield's. The character from The Witcher is called Garfield, right? 2 Saturdays in a row? Yeah, we got Canadian Thanksgiving tomorrow.
In each of us dwells both chaos and order, good and evil.
Choke the embers. Wind, blow out the flame.
Act your age. At 2 centuries, you behave like you were barely one.
Eren has shown us the way. For the daisy of the valley!
For the daisy of the valley! Ooh. Peter Griffith is back. It's only there because my opponent has my opponent has an avatar that someone in chat pointed out it could come with a flashing lights warning. And honestly, when as somebody that has, you know, some photosensitivity, especially after the concussion, I was like, oh, is it that bad? And I looked at him like, yeah, that's probably not great. So they have 15. And then I think, I mean, I can't get 8 of these, but I can get a lot.
If I'm to die, I'll do so sword in hand.
Let's get fucking ready. All right. 41-3, feeling pretty good. Thank you, Ann. Ooh. All right, we can get Peter Griffith off the screen. Holy crap, Lois. I haven't seen that many elves since that one time I was in the film Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. Ooh, we might be able to get there with the neutral cards quest. What does this neutral cards quest give me? Oh, I get a key. I don't think, I mean, how are we going to get an extra 10? Oh, this should prove interesting. What? She's a pyromancer. Pyromancy's in this game? That's a waylay. That's another waylay. Where'd all these waylays come from? Hey, how you doing? What's up? It's your boy.
You're not welcome here.
Please don't Geralt me. Fuck, how do I get a pyromancer emblem? James's credit card, that's how. And it's even Northern Realms, so I could use it for Siege Engine. God. Nobody told me I could try pyromancy in this game.
Blood alone can my maid's honor unbesmirch.
Ronvid the Incessant. Maybe I should have kept that one waylay in my hand because it tucks it back into the deck and then just gives me the other waylay. I mean, I guess it's the same as the mulligan. Yeah, but it... Yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking bullshit. Ignore me. I'm just talking bullshit. Ignore me. Legally distinct Chandra. Oh, excuse me. They're doing
Humans to the sea!
Uprising. Are they just a boosting deck?
If the king demands a head,
Boost an allied unit by 2. Okay.
May your sword and arm be one.
Come on, opponent. Come on, opponent. I can take it.
On guard! A duel! To a duel, I challenge
Or
thee!
you're not knights. Oh! Fuck, my big boy.
They can hide, but there is no escape.
Duel's a really cool mechanic. So dueling, they deal damage equal to their power to your unit or to a targeted unit. And then that unit deals damage equal to its power to the other one. And it goes back and forth until one of them dies. But because your power and the health are all one thing, you can do like, if you have two 7 or a 7 drop and a 6 drop, and my 6 hits your 7 goes to 1, hits my 6 down to 5, then my 5 kills your thing. So you can get into some pretty cool fights like that, and you can actually kill some pretty big targets. So I want to shuffle in this waylay. Oh my god, get these waylays out of here.
We await the signal. Till then, don't budge.
Fun Quinky Dink catching Gwent after coming from watching the Witcher themed episode of Nailed It. What? Oh, because they're both Netflix shows, right? Was Henry Cavill a guest?
Fall overboard and I'm not jumping in after you!
Wow.
Swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn.
I don't know if I'm going to... Wait, tup meant frayed not. Well, that stinks. I guess it could... I mean, that... You know. Wait, what? Oh, you've cast this. He wasn't a guest. Oh. No, hungry grub.
I never miss.
We have some heavy hitters set up for our next round. do I just want to pass? I mean... We can at least get them to commit a little bit more.
Critical thinking, the sign of a healthy mind.
Maybe we're not out of this yet. He says after he punts. Yeah, I got a dead eye. I'm supposed to ping this. Yes, if you use an order, you have to play a card. You can't pass. That's to prevent people from like having decks or cards with order abilities being, you know, using their order to get ahead on board and then and not playing any more cards. So it just forces the opponent to start playing out more cards, you know?
We were not the ones to start this war. No mercy!
Depending on what they play next turn, I might be able to actually get a double pass. Essentially, if you do anything before you pass, you have to play a card. Yeah, basically. I like it. I like it quite a bit. I can actually... You know what? Can I win? Can I just win this round? We only have one Waylay in our deck. Maybe that's enough. I'm just going to pass. Because I think now they have to either play... 9 is a big enough gulch that I think they have to play 2 units. Or unit and then commit another boost. But yeah, no, it looks like they have to use their... They have to use their final order. So now they're out of charges on their order. They're going first, and we have the same amount of cards. And I have all 3 of my charges. Oh, fucking God. Great. So we're going to have 4 Waylays in our yard.
Discipline shall bring us victory.
Death would be a mercy you do not deserve.
The draws were bad. The mulligan made it a bit better. Obviously, I would prefer hitting Pyromancy or Vernisoil. Vern. Hey, Vern. Vern or the Feign Death. You know, something a bit more impactful. But I think we'll be fine.
Feign not ignorant. Remember to whom you speak.
Also, I should have played this on the back row because now I can't. I think playing her on the melee row makes it a little more awkward with Yavin by 7. Or yeah, okay. Woo! Groovy. Another cool thing, I covered it in the first week, but come on, opponent, help me out here. If you both GG, then you both get some crafting materials. You get scraps. It's not a huge amount, but you both get some scraps. Okay, let's see if we can at least open one pack before. Open a pack before we go. One for the road. Can't believe we're at 99 ore. Alright, let's open 2 packs here. And then we'll call it. Yeah, it's just free to do. It's polite. Usually people do it. Like, there's no reason not to. Unless you're, you know, some kind of salt lord. Oh, another thing, if this is your first day, when you get packs of Gwent, you get 4 cards, 4 cards, you know, for free. Well, not for free. You get 4 cards just, you know, randomized. But then for your 5th card, and no matter what the rarity is, if it's a rare, a legend, or like the mythic or whatever, you get to choose from 3. So it's kind of neat. It helps with building up collections and stuff. Great, now I have a playset of that card. Okie dokie. Alright, folks. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in and for watching. This was week 2 of Gwent. Next week we will be back on Sunday. Sunday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Same proper bat time, proper Ben channel. I'm going to try to have another deck ready. I'll probably have to go beg James for the company card. Or I could just cash in some other stuff. I might be fine, actually. This particular deck was a little wild card hungry, but I should be fine. Thanks everybody for watching, for tuning in. This game's great. If you haven't given it a shot, or if you gave it a shot a long time ago, or if you've played Witcher and thought like, oh, Gwent is just that game I played, you know, in the game itself, yeah, highly recommend it. Can't recommend this game enough. Of course, I also there's another thing I couldn't recommend enough, and that's supporting us over at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. It's because of you I can send all my bald sons to college. It really makes a difference. And if not through Patreon, there are other ways that you can support us through YouTube memberships and the super likes, obviously subscribing here on Twitch, or purchasing stuff from store.loadingreadyrun.com. If you buy things and somehow tell Beej that I got you to buy things, the things I can expense. Just maybe, we could get a real deal copy of Bat and Kados to play for one of these months. If enough people are like, Beej, I bought a mug. And I bought a mug because of Wheeler. Wow, incredible. Thanks so much again for watching. I love you and I'm in love with you. And I'll see you next week. Bye!